joined you with 7 minutes left in the first period of the second game of our doubleheader this evening. Bethlehem and Queensbury, the Spartans lead the host Eagles 1-0 on a goal by John Countryman in the first period, his 9th of the season for Queensbury, the Division II team, the Division II, Division I crossovers in both our games this evening. Earlier tonight, Glens Falls defeated Shaker Colony 5-4, even though Shaker Colony rang one off the post right at the end of regulation. A little bit of a different angle this evening for you tonight here in the Bethlehem area YMCA. And try things from a new thing. Give you the full Section 2 hockey experience throughout the season right now. Down to about 6:10 left in the period. Drive it out up the right side with Nick Gustola in on sides. Chasing him behind will be John Clark. Couple of hits delivered there. Now we're back out into the neutral. Spartans will get a couple of changes in as it's slung back behind their own goal. Far side with Joey Moore. He can't get it out of danger. Now it's going to stay in the attacking third for the Eagles. Bethlehem coming into this game in need of a win. They've hit a little bit of rough patch in their season as we have a stoppage in Queensbury ice. It's a little bit of rough patch on the season for Bethlehem. 3 back, they lost that game to Shaker Colony at the Albany County Hockey Facility, 3-2. Then they dropped that 6-1 game to Saratoga. Gustola gonna have a chance here, but he's gonna be knocked off the puck in the slot. Bring it back the other way, drive it in with Michael Ahrens. He loses it back in behind. Or excuse me, that was Moore that lost it back in behind. Then Carpenter delivered a hit on the near side boards. Verstandig couldn't get the handle, but now they bounce and Vincent will have a chance coming back the other way. He'll be loose and a score for Bethlehem. Goal for Verstandig as he cleans up the rebound. And Joey Verstandig has this one tied at 1 for the Bethlehem Eagles. So like you said, coming in this one, Bethlehem had been a little bit of a tailspin here. Lost 2 out of their last 3, but they did get a win at LaSalle, 3-2 in their last game out. So coming into this one against Queensbury, they were going in the right direction. Spartans, on the other hand, have been going the right direction for a while. 3 straight wins. Another shot and a score here for Bethlehem. Chance in front. And once again, it looks like it was Verstandig that comes through with the goal. So 2 goals in less than a minute. The last one came with 5:12 left in the period. This one comes with 4:57 left to go in this first period, and Bethlehem takes a 2-1 lead. Bethlehem gets another goal, just as we were talking about Queensbury coming in this one with 3 straight wins, including a 6-1 win in their last. It was the stick game against Glens Falls, and they dominated in that one. A 7-2 win over Gillard and Mahasan, 2 back. But right now, Eagles have taken control back in this one. They lead 2-1 with 4.5 left in the first period. Bringing in with Sam Vincent there. Spartan down in neutral ice right now. 4:24 left in the second period. 2-1, Bethlehem out in the lead. Eagles coming to this one 3-3 in their last 6. 10-4 on the season though. Queensbury 7-7 on the year. 5-1 over their last 6. This is Bethlehem's 8th game in section. They're 5-2 in section, while Queensbury is 4-2 in section play. 50 goals on the year now, 52 goals on the year for the Eagles. Still haven't seen who the Spartan is down in neutral ice. going to have a major penalty here called against Matt State. He's going to be out for 4 minutes at the 4:24 mark of this first period. So State is in the box for 4 minutes, and it must have something to do with this injury in the neutral zone for Queensbury. Finally getting up to his skates is Shane Canali for Queensbury. Canali with 7 goals on the season thus far. He's helped onto the bench. A face-off in Bethlehem ice. In goal tonight for the Eagles is Zach Sanchez. So they give the second goal actually to Sam Vincent, so we had that one incorrect. But Sam Vincent credited with the second goal. Like we said, they both did come right on top of each other, though, and it has the Eagles with a 2-1 lead right now. They have 3 minutes and 40 seconds of penalty time to kill off, though, before this one comes into an end. And Sanchez makes a kick save, but no, it's going to get knocked in on the rebound. Give the score right there to Mike Pagels, and we're tied at 2. Power play goal for the Spartans. Sanchez lets that one up, and that's the 23rd goal he's allowed this season. He's 6-3 on the campaign overall, and a 90.9 save percentage coming into this one. He's going up against Teddy Nolan, his 3rd game in goal for Queensbury. Usually it's Rob Orban who's between the pipes, but number 1 is in there this evening. And with 3:42 left in the first period, we are tied at 2 between Queensbury and Bethlehem. Dump it in off the stick of Andrew Christ. Bounced around in neutral. Pistola gives chase down into the end. 3:08 left to go in the period. Break it out though and come back with Christ. Now we're going to have a whistle and a delayed offside here against the Spartans. So I have a face-off in the neutral zone with 3:02 left in the period. 3:02 left in the second, 2.5 left on the power play. Still major penalty against Bethlehem. And they're still on the power play. Queensbury has stolen away and taken it in by Shepherdson. Shepherdson will go down to the ice. And Queensbury will have a chance to clear out of their zone. 2:20 left in the power play. 2:40 left in the period. Dumped back down again by Bethlehem. Now 2.5 left to go in the 15-minute frame. Bounce it back through neutral. We're going to have icing against Queensbury, so we're going to go back down the length of the sheet with 2.5 left in the period. 2:04 left on the power play for the Spartans. Draw won by Queensbury. Pull it out, try the right side. Bring it through the neutral zone with Pagels, who has the goal for, or the second goal for the Spartans. pin it back behind. Parente has it with his inside his skates there. He's tripped up a little bit, tries to play it through Vincent, but he's still in pursuit of it as he goes to the far side board, sticks out an arm, and now he's able to flip it down the length of the ice. 1:40 left on the power play, 2 minutes even left in the period now. In neutral, taken there by Vincent. He'll do some maneuvering and get it to Parente, near side boards. He'll flip it back down. And right on the goaltender, and a chance on a rebound there. It wasn't handled very well at the back by Nolan, and Gastola drove in, almost got a goal out of it. Through neutral ice, Vincent cleans up a little bit of a mishandle there by Nick Gastola and gets it back out of the neutral zone. Bring it in this time with Kirby. He'll come on over to left. Even though he's on his belly, does get a stick to it, moves it along. Back out into neutral by the Bethlehem defense. Gloved it down on his stick. Brandon Edwards has it now. 1:15 left in the period. 52 seconds left on the power play. Dump it in. Far side boards now out to the point. Shot up coming. Now they're going to pass across, and they had something going there, and they almost beat Sanchez. Couldn't get enough tape on it. Was Michael Aarons. Back out to the point. See if they try the same thing. Now they'll play far side circle, and it'll be deflected off the fence, and now out into the neutral zone. Nick Gastola trying to kill the rest of it there. John Gastola gloves it down to himself, but I think we're going to have offside called here against the Eagles with 51.1 left in the period. 27 seconds left in the power play for Queensbury. Draw won by the Spartans. They'll back it up on defense. Try and get something set up for this last 20 seconds of man advantage that they have. Go through the right side with Joey Moore. Moore brings it in over the blue line. Cleared out, though, by Carroll. And Queensbury's going to start it over again. This time with the dump in goes right of Sanchez. 5 seconds left on the power play for the Spartans. And there it goes. Back to even strength with 22 seconds left in the period. 2-2 between Queensbury and Bethlehem. Move it out. Now we're in neutral ice again. Grab there by Pagels. He'll bring it in. Try and get a shot through, or excuse me, a pass through, down, back behind. Flipped in front. Sanchez got to stick to it for a second. Now it's on Shepperson's blade, but it'll be covered by Sanchez after Queensbury touched it up and put it back on the goaltender. 2.9 left in the period. Draw will go back and behind the Bethlehem goal, but this will bring the period to an end. We're tied at 2 as we go into the first intermission locker room between Queensbury and Bethlehem. I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com and the Sidelines blog. Be back with the second period in just a little bit.